lot of different ways to remember where the angle's at. A lot of people like the decimal way. So 4/3 would be 1.333. Okay, so it's going to be greater than 1 pi. And then this 270 degrees is 3 pi over 2. It's 1.5, right? 3 over 2 is 1.5. So this angle is between 1 and 1.5. And it doesn't have to be a perfect 4/3 pi angle, just as long as it's in the right quadrant. Okay, so our reference angle will be from the terminal side to the closest x-axis. So we're going to do 4/3 pi minus 1 pi. So 4/3 minus 1 gives me pi over 3. Okay, so on your answer, reference angles, you're looking for it to be positive. You're looking for it to be an acute angle, so less than 90 degrees. Or if we're talking about radians, it'd be less than pi over 2. All right, so I'm going to let y'all try the next 3, and then we'll check. Okay, so on part C, you should have gotten 2 pi minus 11 pi over 6, which gives you pi over 6. Okay, part D, oh, and we need to draw an angle, I'm sorry. So this angle would be in the 4th quadrant. Something like that. Part D, 5 pi over 4, you should have gotten it in the 3rd quadrant. So if you do 5 pi over 4 minus pi, you get pi over 4. That's your reference angle. And the last one, 7 pi over 4, should end up in the 4th quadrant. Okay, so you should have done 2 pi minus 7 pi over 4, and your reference angle is pi over 4. All right, if y'all have any questions at all over this, feel free to email me. I'll be back tomorrow so I can answer some questions. I'll be here before school. I have a meeting. The meeting won't last long. So if you want to come in before the bell rings, like about 8 o'clock-ish, I'll be back in here to answer any questions. I can answer a few questions before your quiz, but we need to get started pretty quick because it's long lunch tomorrow. We have a shortened bell schedule. So we need to start pretty quick on the quiz. On the quiz, you are going to you're going to have to fill in those tables that we did yesterday, where it has the sine, cosine, and tangent. And you're going to have to do that for the 30 degrees, 45, 60. You'll have to do it for 90, 180, and so on. So you'll have to fill in those tables. You don't have to memorize it. Okay, if you think about it, we're doing a unit circle or a unit triangle pretty much. So if you can remember the special triangles, where like if I'm talking about a 30-degree angle, it's going to be x, 2x, and x squared and 3. You can figure out all of this whole table without having to memorize. Okay, so I mean, if you memorize it, great. If not, don't freak out. Okay, you can look back at your notes from yesterday and see how we got these numbers. I would review that if you don't know how to fill in the chart just by memorizing. So yeah, you'll have to do the tables. You will have to find the missing sides of special triangles. So look over those notes. So like if I give you a 45-degree angle here and I say, okay, this side is 5. What is side A and B? Okay, you'll have to do a problem or a couple problems like that. And you'll have to do problems like the reference angles that we talked about today. You'll have some that have to do with radians and some that have to do with angles. Well, you have it on your notes. I think I erased mine. Okay. But reference angles, the charts, and special triangles will be on your quiz. Now I'm going to go ahead and help you fill out the unit circle. Everybody should get a blank unit circle and we're going to fill it in. And you can use your chart from yesterday. Actually, let's definitely do that. Get out your notes from yesterday and we're going to look at the tables that we filled in.